What's going on, everybody? I am CaptainRoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell Shadow Walkers, baby. How's everybody doing?
Yo, welcome.
So
great.
Totally fresh, and today is awesome. We're so excited.
Welcome to 2.0 edition of D&D tonight. We've had some technical problems, so we're gonna hop right back in to where we left off last week. Announcements. You're just not going to be able to get them on this episode. They're not preserved on the internet. You'll have to get those in the Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dive right back into where we left off last week as our adventurers in the new town of Moo Dang Dong. Right.
I guess it took 3 weeks for that joke to be over, huh?
It can only last so long.
Giggity.
Upon arriving in Moo Dang Dong, you met a new friend, Yoshito, the turtle, who guided you over to a set of hot springs that were on the side of a mountain that contained a temple. You guys proceeded to make your way there across a flying platform of butterflies as you guys headed that way and made a new friend in the form of a large panda named Kenshin. You guys discovered how to take a shower in a public bath for the first time. You guys were able to unbox and unpack and unwind and spend some quality time together outside of combat for a brief moment. Where Bloody Buford and Car Kid had a wonderful RP exchange, a little bit of background information was laid out. You guys begin to see shadows make their way around this hot spring. As these shadows dove in underneath the water, Aaron Ye cast a light spell and purged all the shadows from the water as they shot up in almost a wall-like formation out around the hot springs. At that time, Zephyr felt a very large white cat paw rest up on her shoulders. And that is where we are picking up today. All right.
Do we need to re-roll our initiative?
Not at all. I have everyone's initiative. I just need your bonus to that 20, Zephyr.
Can you go here?
It's 1.
1, so 21.
21. All right, that's a roll off with you and Mike. Roll one of those D20s.
11.
6.
All right. Okay. Clashgar.
Yes.
We're currently inside the hot springs, just a wall of black shadows. You can no longer see the snow falling around you. that light cast up underneath the water, now eerily clear. No longer a dark black mineral-filled color.
Was the water all along?
Ew.
You had that in your mouth, Carl.
We were bathing in people!
So gross.
Well, this isn't my first bath, but I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. And I'm going to quickly get out of whatever is left in the pool and try and just get up in whatever is in front of me's face. I don't think I even know what it is yet.
As you look about, unarmed currently, you put one of your hands up to test what it is that this shadow form is, and it almost stretches like it's saran wrap as you put your hand in, and you feel like you physically can't move forward at all through it.
Guys, I think this thing's not good, and I try and give it just one punch to test it out.
Go ahead, roll roll that punch.
That is going to be 17.
17. As you slam your fist into it, it doesn't feel like you can break that wall at all, and it just kind of retracts back.
Definitely gonna need some help up here, magic people. And I'll take just 2 steps backwards as I kind of look at this giant black wall of garbage. Of people soup. Congealed people soup.
What does it smell like? Take a big ol' whiff.
Smells like mold that you find in the shower, like in the inside of your shower curtain. Yeah.
Black mold.
Yep. Smells quite gross.
It's really bad.
Smells like a toothbrush you find in a dumpster.
What?
How many toothbrushes do you find in dumpsters?
That's what I was gonna ask.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That is it. I'm literally just like backing away from this thing. Punching things is usually the answer.
All right, Zephyr, it is your turn.
I look over at the kitty cat paw and I put my hand on it and I make eye contact with my cat friend.
And you look up and you can see it's just the paw that seems to be cutting through this shadow curtain that surrounds you.
So is the curtain surrounding just us, or is it surrounding the entire...
It's the entire hot spring. It's just
Okay,
like
just the water part?
Mm-hmm. It just shot up on the exact perimeter.
So the cat paw can go through. Is there a gap underneath, or is it just the paw sticking through?
It's just the paw sticking through, and there's a radiant light that encompasses around that snowy white fluffy paw.
Interesting. I hold on to the paw and see if I can follow it through. I just grab on and I like kind of try and fall backwards.
As you hold on to the paw, you don't end up falling back through the actual opening. You kind of fall back and you feel the buoyancy of that shadow around you as well. But you still firmly have hold of the fluffy paw.
so I bounce back up.
Yes, still holding on to the paw. Paw
Okay,
still has its opening through.
What do you think that cost me? Like 2 feet of movement?
Nothing.
2 feet.
Leaning movement.
Leaning movement. Well, I do it 3 more times because it's just so much fun, and that's what my character would do.
Just
Boy?
leaning backwards.
It's like young Carl at soccer practice playing in the net. Just like,
All right, Aaron Yang.
Then. Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
That's why I was asking you about movement. I was like, I get movement in a bonus action and a
Yeah,
spell.
continue.
I can't follow. Can I try and follow the paw through the hole, or does it?
It doesn't look like there's enough room for you to like dive through from where the paw has stuck its has come through that shadow curtain.
I'm so torn. I want to pull Kitty through, but also I want to cast fire things, and I don't want to hurt the kitty. Cat problems.
Probably not fireproof.
I'm gonna pull the cat through. I'm gonna say, "Hold on, Bramble Pelt," and I pull Kitty.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh, different cat.
Strength. Oh, right. It's a nat 20, but it's also a -1. It's a 19.
You pull it. Well, with it being a nat 20, it's just a nat 20.
I know, but it was just funny to me.
as you pull and you pull on this fluffy snow leopard paw, it doesn't seem like it budges anywhere. But as you hold on, your naked body is pulled through the shadow curtain. You're currently out of initiative. The shadow curtain closes back up.
Fuck! Shit. Then
Alright.
I use my bonus action to...
Don't worry about your bonus action. We'll come back to you. We will come back to you in a minute.
Shit.
Aaron Ye.
Did you skip me? I had 25.
Yep, I did skip you. Because you would have been first.
I already tested it for you, big boy.
Go ahead, Chad.
I just want to cast Primeval Awareness, which for 1 minute lets me sense whether there's any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead within a mile of me.
Oh yeah, you have aberrations all around you.
Side note, what the fuck is that?
Maybe you should know.
Okay. I will relay that to the group before, I guess, Zephyr leaves like, there's aberrations everywhere. Whatever the fuck that means. And then I'll try to somehow position, even though it's a circle, position myself to where Aaron Ye is behind me, but not in front of them in a way. I guess I don't know how that works.
Surrounding us.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever closest part of you is, then you'll not be as close to that anymore. And that's all I got.
All right.
What the fuck is an aberration?
It's a type of monster.
I know, I'm gonna Google
So
it right
there's
now.
aberration, beasts, celestial constructs.
All right.
So it's like the beholder. Beholder is an aberration.
Oh.
That was
Car
hot.
Kid.
So I'm still in the tub area with Bloody, right? We just got done having our little one-on-one. Is that right? That's where we left off. Me and him were chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Chad-ing. Well, sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Bloody, what the fuck is an aberration? Would I even know? Would I know what an aberration is? I have no idea.
Come
I don't
on.
know. It depends on your character.
Oh my god.
I probably wouldn't. I doubt
You
it.
don't even know what a,
You would,
a
Karkid,
turtle-
you absolutely know what an aberration is.
Okay.
You're-
I mean, again, we fought one. It was Cookie, but
Yeah, that was this campaign, wasn't it? Gosh, so long ago.
So long ago. With your monk pathway, you would absolutely know what an aberration
Okay.
is.
Can I? Is the pause gone that drug in Zephyr?
Yep.
I am. I'm gonna try something crazy.
ooh,
And where I saw Zephyr get pulled through, I'm just gonna cast Ray of Frost at that area and see what happens to the shadows. So I just, I guess, fly out. How tall are the ceilings in this bathtub area?
You can still see the sky up above you.
Oh, so it's kind of like an open dome.
It actually hasn't domed up over. They've just shot up as a cylinder with no top.
The shadows, but like I thought we were in a building.
it's an open air bath, Tyson.
Yeah, we're in an open air bath outside. It was snowing outside.
Okay, I need to learn my Asian culture.
I will send you a picture of an onsen, okay?
It's okay. It's
Okay.
you're in an outdoor hot springs where it was snowing on top of you, and you currently just have a cylinder of shadows that shot up around that bath.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna go to my place of comfort and fly. Yeah, we'll say 20, 25 feet in the air.
All right.
And I want to just.
As you go up 25 feet in the air, you can see the shadows ripple up over and close over the top of you in a dome. Go ahead and roll to attack with that Ray of Frost.
Okay. Uh, 10. That's not gonna hit.
Well, it hits because it's not moving out of the way. It doesn't seem to do any damage at all.
Does it look like it goes through it, or
Doesn't look like it goes through it. Looks like it just ripples. And at once, you can see the walls of these shadows begin to ripple and move.
Well, I always wanted to try that. Didn't pan out too well. Aranye, you any ideas? I'm one with the shadows. I don't know how to defeat the shadows. And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Lockhart's turn. Lockhart's going to do the same dumb moves as Clashgar. He's just going to beat up on the outside of this shadow dome. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. I want out of here. And he's just going to claw back and forth.
It's practical, not dumb.
Doesn't work for him one bit. As he takes a strike on the very last shot, you can see a hand come out of that shadow wall and grab on to Lockhart's. As you can see a humanoid-like hand from that shadow and latch onto him. Lockhart is currently grappled by one of these shadow arms.
Was that the shadow's turn? Or I didn't get a turn.
Sorry.
Got all kinds of mixed up.
Come to me if you want to live.
All right, it is your turn, Aaron Yang.
How moist is this wall?
So moist.
You're not able to pass into it. It's like hitting saran wrap.
Okay, so it's not like a steam or a mist. It's like it's not wet. Okay. There is a reason for that, but let's see here. I guess that changes that plan. I want to move my light. So I want to move it from the water, like, towards the wall.
All right. Do you want to, in the scheme of things, let's see here. You want to place the light to where, kind of like at the barrier edge where you guys have your backs to?
Yeah. So
Okay,
just
gotcha.
closer to the, yeah.
Perfect. And what is the radius on that light?
20 foot bright, and then 20 foot dim.
All right. As you pull the light up out of the water, back behind you, it opens up a large swath. And you can see outside again, you can see the snow. You can see Zephyr in the paws of a giant snow leopard. The same time that you do that, it collapses those shadows as they dip down back into the pool as it turns that black mineral color.
Okay, well, I'm definitely getting out of the water. It's not actually water, I guess. It's shadows. So I'll go ahead and... Let's see. Can I have multiple lights? It's not firelight. I don't think I have multiple light. So yeah, I'll go ahead and go out the hole I made then, holding up the light, and go out the hole out of the water.
All right. Perfect. You preserving that beacon of light on you.
I'm moving it, like, kind of like trying to herd the shadows, I guess, back into the water. Or, like, at least keep a hole open so people can get through.
Yes. So there's currently no barrier wall put up anymore. The shadows have recessed back down into the pool.
Where did the other people that were in the pool go?
They had already vacated.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure what is going on here, but it does not like the light, as I can see. I suggest getting out of the water.
Well, I mean, I'm already out of it, and you just see me over there punching into the pool.
Are you punching the water?
Yeah, I'm literally punching the pool, the blackness of it.
Klashka, get away from the water. What
I
are you doing?
Well, I don't have any weapons, and I'm naked. What else am I supposed to use? And and then I just say, and I just like flick my hands with water on him. I go, "You can call me Splash Gar."
I shake my head in disapproval. I need everyone to roll a perception check.
A bad pun check.
Who's got a 15 or above? Raise their hand. Well, good news, Zephyr. You don't need it because you are currently fixating your armor on right now as it is gathered in a large pile in front of you as that snow leopard is dropping off the last little pieces out in front. You can see that the rest of your gear has been brought to you on the edge of this pool.
I don't need it. I can fight naked. I'm a mage. I don't use armor.
For how
I am
long?
so squishy. I am so glad you brought me out of this armor. And I cast Mark Skin on myself. I don't know what's gonna happen next, and I need that extra AC.
All right.
Splish, splash, we're taking it back.
Bloody Buford. You see your equipment on the edge of the pool.
Is it an action to put the equipment on?
Yes.
Then I'll just pick up the crossbows and fire. Naked style.
Naked style.
Instead of
Sharpshooter.
Gangnam style, it's naked.
What are you firing naked style?
Cannot block my style.
Are you just peeing in the pool?
Just a wide arc. Just hold on, I'm aiming. It's just leaning back.
All right. So
Roll to hit.
you take off in a butt naked ass run and slide over in the snow and grab your crossbows and pop off a shot into the mineral water.
Yeah. Sharpshooter on the first one. That is 12.
12. Since it's a giant mineral spa, you definitely hit.
That is 17 points of damage. Sorry, 18 points.
All right. Let me rearrange everybody on this on this map now, since things have changed slightly. For the sake of brevity, I'm going to put everyone outside over here, next to Zephyr and the Snow Leopard.
I think we're on the wrong map there, Rob.
I know exactly what map you're on.
Oh, okay. It sounded just making sure.
Mm-hmm. Bam.
Ah.
Oh, there's my kitty.
I have that background.
National Geographic shit.
Interesting.
All right. As you take one of those initial shots and pop off into the pool, you slowly see a humanoid-like form begin to take shape and crawl up and out of that pool.
I shoot that one
Like
now.
grudge style.
Oh, totally grudge style for you.
Nice.
100% sharpshooter on that one.
Letting out a girly scream.
It's another fucking 12.
It just misses.
Okay.
As you fire off one of your arrows and it seems to change its form around it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As you
What is that?
Oh.
Why is that a thing?
as you begin to gather your faculties, you can hear what sounds like the subtle, slow hum of prayers. And it rings throughout your ears, and you can see that the shadow laid over the top of that mineral spring begin to ripple, and you can actually see the form of that shadow creature break apart for a second and form back up. Currently have a bonus, I guess this would technically wouldn't be a bonus action, but you have it's like getting an action surge. Everyone will be able to attack and place their armor on within the round.
Oh,
Currently, the rule for everybody who's been rolling dice while they have been inside that shadow dome, it has prevented everything. It's had to be an 18 AC or higher to affect. So nothing has been able to take hold until they broke out from within that chamber. Until now. All right.
Can I just
Alright.
use both actions and fight naked?
Go for it when it's your
Yes!
turn.
All right, we're gonna shoot the breakaway dude one more time. Or I guess I got 2 more shots. Sharpshooter, 'cause I can't not do it. Are you kidding me? That's 3 fucking 7s in a row.
It's because you're butt ass naked. You're not used to it. Nobody.
Kind of like shooting, but at the same time trying to like cover.
Everybody's real
All right.
comfortable shooting until they're butt ass naked.
Last one. This is my what do you call it? It's shit. It's my extra
This is your dread
ambusher
ambusher.
shot. Yeah. Sharpshooter. Fuck him. All right, that one should hit with a 16.
16 does find purchase.
That is 18 points of damage.
All right.
Put that dice away for a second. 3 fucking 7s in a row.
Put it in the
Dice jail
timeout
immediately.
Yep.
As your arrow flies true and strikes that incorporeal shadow body aberration, your arrow out the other side, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you hoped.
I'm just putting on my pants like when they like, oh, fuck you, fuck you. Dude, this place is bullshit. And that's all I got. I guess, did I use a lot of movement getting out of the pool?
No, I did this for the sake of brevity. I moved you guys back.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of wade by the edge and to help Aaron out, and that's all I got.
I'm already out.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't worry about it. I don't wait anywhere.
No, I just ruled it. You just so we didn't have to go through it with everybody's turn. I went ahead and lined you guys up to where the snow leopard was at, where the equipment was at.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is probably a little chilly out. Little nipply.
It's very cold out. Clash guard.
Everybody's rocking high beams.
I am going to. I don't have actual armor, but I am gonna put my loincloth and actually just my loincloth on and take up Jim Halberd and flip it around a few times and just charge straight at
Okay,
that shade.
to be clear, you're not putting on anything else. Well, you're a non-armored character.
Right. I put on the minimal. But it doesn't change my AC.
You have your equipment though. Yes.
Yeah. So I take up all my equipment. I'll use that bonus action as getting my armor or my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So my next action, I will rush straight at that shade creature. And I'm just gonna yell, "What do you want?" And I'm gonna ready an action, and if it moves anywhere preemptively with like trying to hurt anyone, I'm just going to stab it
The heart.
with Jim Halbert.
All right. Held action in case it tries to move or attack anyone. You got it.
Correct.
Cut that out.
All right. Aaron Ye.
You skip me.
What is up with this Sorry, just give me a second here.
Sure.
Okay, that's what it does. It resets that every time. Got it. Cool. Zephyr.
I cup the kitty's face in my hands and I motion back with my head and I say, "Those things bad guys?" Does it nod and shake its head at me?
It's your turn, so it...
So it doesn't do anything. Well, I think they're bad guys, so I'm going to murder them. A little bit.
Murder!
I don't know, and I give it little chin scritches.
Feels scruffy.
So I am going to. Well, they're aberrations. Does an aberration mean that it's undead,
No,
or is that separate?
it is not undead. It's an aberration.
Oh, okay. Then I
Think like scary monster.
Think aberration.
Where did it go? Oh, maybe that's it. Woo! Stop time. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. Wait a minute.
There you go.
Yeah, because I get 2 actions. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. And you
Alright.
have to make a dexterity saving throw.
And you were casting Sacred Flame on the one shadow creature that's revealed itself?
Yes.
All right. That is a 10.
Does not save. Sometimes. So you take 2d8 fancy damage.
Fancy dude.
Radiant.
Radiant.
Fancy damage.
You should have seen her click over the symbol for radiant damage.
Well, that's a 7 and a 1. So you take 8.
Fancy damage. 8 fancy damage.
You take 8 fancy damage.
That was good.
That's what it is now. Radiant damage is now fancy damage.
All right.
Write it down.
As you cast Sacred Flame out into the heart of that shadow person, you see it explode in the center as his physical form is ripped, and you can see the shadows whip back around and pool and try to form back up into a physical shape. It seems like your damage was significant.
Then I run forward a little bit and I stick out my mace of disruption and I say, "Don't be mean, or I will do it again, except to all of you, and I'll hit all of you. I'll hit you all." And I'm gonna hold an action.
You have already used your action to attack.
Don't I get 2?
Your bonus was to pick up and put on your armor.
Oh, I thought that it redid it because I was already outside putting it on.
Yeah.
Well, then never mind. Then I just speak at it like
Well,
that.
you can still certainly threat with your cat scepter.
Fucking bet I do. I'm gonna make you sit in the corner!
As you threaten, you see the shape of another shadow humanoid form up outside of the pool. Do you want to do anything for your movement?
No, I'm gonna hold my ground.
All right. Aaron Yang.
Okay, so
Car Kid, you were up next.
I know they're technically not moist, but I like this spell a lot. So I'm gonna use blight.
Ladies, welcome to playing D&D with Serena. I know this isn't gonna work, and this isn't what you told me, but I'm gonna force this square peg through this round hole.
I just want to use the spell. It's not. It won't do as much because it's not moist. It's not a plant. It's not water, but it's still going to do damage. It's blight.
All right. Do I need to make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
All right. Which one are you casting on?
I'll do the one that Zephyr hit.
All right. It will fail that Constitution saving throw.
Nice. So, hold on. I gotta roll 8d8.
Don't worry about rolling that 8d8. As you cast Blight, you can see your spiders fly out of your hands as you still haven't put your armor on yet.
Naked as the day I was born.
As they crawl out over that shadow body and they bite into where its flesh would be, you can see as they cover that entire shadow form, it absorbs the spiders, all of them, incorporating it into its physical form. It takes no damage. Now it's currently a creepy spider shadow man.
Well, I'm sad.
Weird. It's weird that spell didn't work out.
Well,
It's unbelievable.
no, it's not because it's not moist. That's why it didn't work. That's not why it didn't work.
I tried to help you. Let's
see here. So then for my other action, I will go ahead and... I haven't done this one before, so I'm going to conjure elementals.
I will say this again. You do not have double actions. You have the ability to pick up your armor.
I'm not picking up any. Oh, so I just don't get anything then? I wasn't going to pick up anything.
Okay. That's fine.
Because I don't use armor and I don't use weapons.
Okay. That's where you will remain then. Would you like to use any of your movement?
Well, I mean, if I... Okay. I thought if I didn't, then I would get 2 actions.
No.
Since
This was an ability to pick up your equipment.
Alright, well, I'll pick everything up.
This is not double action for that. It was the ability to pick up your stuff. Alright, you gonna hold your ground?
You said action surge, so I got confused there. So no, I will move backwards. Here? What is this? A rock? A tree?
A nipple.
A nipple.
It's a cat snowman.
All right, I will move you back to either a snowy rock or a small snowy tree.
Yes, who knows?
All right. Car Kid, it is your turn.
So really the only thing I picked up was my bow for now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hold my attack action at the leopard for now and yell out to the leopard. Hang on, I might cough. Sorry about that. Wasn't sure what was gonna happen between a sneeze or a cough.
A snob.
And I'll yell out to the leopard there. Does the leopard look shadowy, or is it like a fully formed?
No, it is a giant snow-covered snow leopard that has brought you all of your equipment from inside the bathhouse. It is in no way, shape, or form shadowy and has appeared with radiant light around its paw when you have seen it.
You fucking try and kill my snow leopard, I'm coming after you.
Attack the leopard.
The same. Don't touch it.
So I'm just gonna hold my hold my arrows and see if these shadow guys attack then, and yell to the snow leopard. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of this? I was finally relaxing with my friend, and there's a leopard and some shadow shit. What the fuck is going on?
That's what we get. We get original Car Kid. We just get what the fuck. All right, you're holding.
Is it really an episode of Shadow Walkers if Karkid doesn't say, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We almost had one.
So I'll wait until, I guess, this guy, either one of those, try to attack somebody, and then I'll just pop off a shot and see if it even goes through, which I doubt it was.
All right. Let's go ahead and move this guy off to the side.
Oh, and retcon, I'm flying 30 feet in the air. Still, like, I don't know if you forced me to land to get I'm assuming I had to land to get my bow, but I flew back up.
All right, I got you 30 feet back up in the air again. You see another shadow-like form pull up and out of the water. You see another shadow-like form pull up out of the mineral water. One's gonna reach over that's next to Clashgar. This will trigger your held action, Tyson. So get ready to roll on it.
And mine too.
Yes. That is a 19 to hit.
On
Clashgar.
On me? Yes, that'll hit.
Mine was also a 19 at the same time.
Right, yes, it will hit.
And I rolled the 26 on mine, so yes, that will hit. I will, yeah, just letting you know. But yes, that hits.
As it reaches in into your chest, you can feel your arms become frail and begin to weaken. Take 1 strength point temporarily off of your sheet as you take 9 points of necrotic damage. Tyson, what was your damage? Tyson, what was your damage? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, can you hear me now? I lost all audio. Can the stream hear me? Can anyone in the stream? Yes, you guys can hear me. Okay, that tells me one thing.
Hello?
Yo.
Alright.
Hey, when it rains, it pours.
Right. Yeah. I guess we got this going
Here we
for
go.
us.
Can we hear us, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
Rob's Discord went kaput.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
How about that partner Discord?
Woo!
It's weird because I lost battle music as well. That's what was odd.
That is weird.
Okay. Yes. How much damage did you do, Tyson?
Sorry, 9.
9.
Just a single shot.
All right. As one of your arrows flies through that shadow being, flies through its incorporeal form, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you hoped.
And if it does matter, it is magical damage. It does count as magical. I don't know if that matters or not. Because my monk weapons count as magical instead of just regular physical.
Sort of piercing.
Yes, it will count. It does do as much damage as you hoped.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Question.
haven't killed it yet.
Bloody Buford, you have one magical crossbow, correct?
I do.
You will need to let me know when you attack with that one
Sure thing.
from this point forward. I am sorry, I can't remember. Do you typically attack with it first? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, it goes first and third.
Okay, it goes first and third. I'm gonna add, because you did 18 points of damage the first time, I'm just gonna go ahead and add that extra 9 back in.
Sounds good.
I'm really surprised
I was
I
like,
can remember it. All right, Clash Garb.
I rolled 26 to hit on my reaction.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is full damage. That is 14 points of damage. As I am not raging yet.
All right.
Did I take any damage or just the one strength point?
No, you took 9 points of damage and lost 1 strength point.
Okay, I got the strength point. I think that's when you cut out, though. Just trying to be honest.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, that was my saved action.
What is this GIF? There's not many times where I can go, I've honestly never seen that GIF in the existence of the internet. And just to preserve this for the VOD, we just saw Patrick Stewart shooting a Tommy gun in a white tuxedo and bullets bouncing off of Chunk's truffle shuffle body in the Goonies. That was impressive.
That's
I
awesome.
gotta find this gift.
I don't even know where to begin to search on that one. All right.
Make it so.
This shadow being is going to slide into where you're at, Bloody Buford. Next one is going to slide up to where Zephyr is at.
Get closer, BB.
Let's see here. How far? You are 30 feet in the air. Tyson, and it'll take there. This next one is going to begin floating up to where you're at, Tyson, as it's gonna take all of its time to get over here, but it's gonna float up just a little bit. All right. Zephyr, it's gonna reach in and try to grab at you. It's a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Bloody Buford. This next shadow is gonna reach in you. That's a 9. It is not gonna find purchase. We'll rule it since it's down there. This one's gonna go ahead and try to put a hand on Lockhart, and he has no armor at the moment. That's gonna hit. It's gonna do 10 points of necrotic damage as he seems to siphon the strength from Lockhart as he too loses a point. I'm gonna spend that extra chat grin in action to go and get my armor on as hastily as I fucking can. I'm gonna pick up my Radiant Warhammer and I'm gonna take a fucking swing at that shadow form.
Rob, at the end of their turn, I use my reaction to move 15 feet away from them, and they do not get an attack of opportunity. That is Skirmisher.
All right.
Skirmisher.
Hey, new toys.
That's the only reason I went that way, is to be able to do that.
Oh, dang.
Never one but twice as good.
I miss with my. I was with my first attack. I'm gonna cast Healing Word as a bonus action on Clashgar.
Yes.
You get 5 points of healing back.
Question.
Yes.
Did we still have our Hero's Feast boon and the bonus temporary hit points?
You sure do. Lockhart's going to remain engaged where he is at. Bloody Buford.
All right. Is there one of the four that looks more hurt than the rest?
Yes. The one that is in front of Clashgar is still bamping back and forth.
Okay. I'll use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on that. And then we'll do 2 shots. The first one being magical. First one sharpshooter also. Oh no, that's a 3, so that's a 7.
That will not find purchase.
Alright. Yeah, sharpshooter again. That would be a 14.
14 will hit.
Sweet.
This is non-magical, correct?
This is non-magical. That is 23 points.
Woo! DTD on that.
Ooh, let's see them stickers.
I see it. You say it's like going back and forth, like flickering back and forth. I just drop down, put one of the crossbows over my arm, take careful aim, and just try to shoot it right into its black maw of a face. And that's really all I got.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good right there. I don't even want to move.
All right. Clashgar, it is your turn.
So, as I see that the crossbow bolt coming over my shoulder and getting some healing from Lockhart, that is the power of friendship, and I'm gonna swing Jim Halbert around full force and try and swing that at that shade that is slowly lifting up off the ground. I have extra reach if that helps.
Got it.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go into a barbarian rage before I do that if I can. Sorry, bonus action.
You can't. You're a big boy now.
All right, bonus action, barbarian rage. Mark that off. And then I rolled a 16 to hit. No, I'm sorry, 15 to hit because I'm losing a strength point, bastard.
It does hit.
Yes. That was towards the shade, not you. Okay, that does hit. It's going to be 10 points of damage. Slashing.
Right, and your damage does seem to make purchase. It bamps that shadow form back and forth.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my second attack. With Jim Halberd. I'm just gonna straight up, just like I'm telling the neighbors to be quiet upstairs. Just straight up and down. And that's going to be an unnatural 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. Oh. That's going to be 7 points of damage.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Clash Card?
No, I'm going to just yell out, hey Zephyr, if your panther friend can help, or leopard, cat thing, that'd be great. Not feeling too strong at the moment. And then I'm just gonna leave it at that and continue to try and shut this thing up with my broom poking.
All right. Zephyr, before your turn, I need Araignée, who's chosen not to put clothes on.
No, I said since I can't take an extra action, I was going to put my clothes on.
Okay, yours are back on.
Yeah.
Cool. So everybody.
Yeah, I don't really wear clothes. I just have the leather straps.
Yeah. You got feathers. So
Feathers.
Bondage bird, it's fine.
cool. So everybody has something that would typically be able to keep themselves warm. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's a bitch bird.
All right, Zephyr, it is your turn.
It's in the notes, it's official.
So I am going to. Do these aberrations count as fiends?
They're aberrations.
Okay. I didn't know if it was.
God, I feel so bad for you guys. The dice have been so low.
Those are low.
They've just been low, man. They've all been 17 and under.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna say you had your chance to be nice, and you're not being nice. And I'm just gonna take a swing and just, like, bop it right on the head with my mace of disruption.
Hmm.
What are you?
Unfortunately, it wasn't Dying Jokester.
What?
I was talking to chat. They were wondering.
Oh, sorry. So that's a 16 plus. I don't know. I have the mouse. Thanks.
Oh,
I
what was
guess
your?
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
have a
What was your
plus.
attack? What was your attack roll again?
It's at least a 16. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, because I don't know where my plus is, if I have a plus to that one.
And yours does
So-
bludgeoning plus radiant, correct?
Yes.
When you do the radiant damage, just go ahead and double it for me.
Well, hang on. No, that's only if it's a fiend or an undead. So it only does bludgeoning damage. Okay, so it takes 1d6 minus 1.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go!
Nice!
Smokey!
Yeah! Fucking nat 20, bitches!
Let's see them 20s.
Heck
So
yeah.
it doesn't take any damage because I rolled a 1, but it's also a -1. So
You hit it, but
I
it
just-
knows you're there.
Swiffer it a little bit.
No, like if you what's your minus? What's your penalty coming from?
I guess strength. It says 1d6 minus 1. I have a -1 to strength.
Oh,
So
that's
I'm
right. That's
assuming-
right. Because the item that I wanted you to try to get is currently on Serena's hands.
Oh yeah. I'm supposed to have the fairy, and you're supposed to have these gauntlets of ogre strength.
Oh.
But we switched because
Yeah.
I found something, and I was like, oh, Carl really liked this.
Yeah.
And we fucked it up.
It's fine. No
We'll
big
switch
deal.
later. It's fine.
Well, welcome everyone to D&D. Best laid plans.
What's up?
Try to get
I swim for spooky ghosts. It's all right.
And I can fucking punch down doors now.
Oh my god. All right.
Well-
I need a representative from the group to roll a 1d20.
Carl.
Carl.
It
That's roll 1.
I mean, we technically don't know if high is good, but
16.
what's happening?
Math.
We get 5 more snow leopards. The size of fire trucks.
All right.
They're ninja leopards that are teenaged.
Teenage mutant snow leopards.
Yep.
Can I do my bonus
just-
action, or are you queuing your thing up?
That's steer Tyson's ice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I muted the stream and not you guys.
Been hear that all night, bud.
Yep. We're used to it.
When it rains, it pours. As you see Zephyr swinging through, not able to find purchase on this shadow figure, she pulls back her mace, staring into the face of this terrifying shadow being. The snow leopard actually comes back up and puts its paw back up on your shoulder. And you can hear just its guttural just purr up above you. And as it puts its paw onto your shoulder, you can feel the energy flow from the top of your shoulder blade down into your mace as it lights up with radiant white light energy around it. And as everyone stares at your weapon is now engulfed in radiant energy, so too have their weapons. Everyone now has a 1d8 of radiant damage onto all attacks.
Including spell attacks?
Is that on my bow or my claws?
On both.
Oh, let's go.
Does that include spell attacks, Rob?
Yeah. If it is a non-necrotic spell.
Yeah. I learned, don't use any necrotic.
Does Daddy Fatness little pecan sword grow too? Glow?
Oh, he's up on your shoulder.
Creepy.
Yes, his pecan sword is now also radiant.
Still has his little towel on from the bath.
Technically, he could do 1d8 damage right now. He might not be able to hit, but he could do it.
Radiant defense.
So after the leopard does that, I use my bonus action to summon and also attack with Dora.
Oh, Dora hasn't been out in so long.
Oh, I missed her.
Dora.
Nope. Guess what it is? Nat 1.
Oh,
Not gonna happen. I drop Dora. Oh no, not my spiritual weapon.
Which is talented, because yeah, it is a spiritual weapon. So how do you drop a spiritual weapon?
I'm very
it
talented.
shows
It
up.
just, now instead of swiffering, now you were also fanning the shadow humanoid.
Are you warm? Let me cool you off. There you go.
Zephyr, we're trying to murder them, not to make them relax more in the bath.
Why can't we be friends?
That's really good customer service for this.
It is cool.
This
We could
startup.
be friends. They like the spiders, so.
All right, anything else for your turn, Zephyr?
Nah.
All right. Yarinye.
All right, so I am going to move slightly over this way.
Bam.
And then I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. And it is a 15-foot cube. So I want to cast it and hit these two.
All right.
And they need to make another Constitution. I'm just all about Constitution tonight. Constitution saving throw.
The first one fails. The second one saves.
Sad. Okay, so the failed one is pushed 10 feet away and
Bam.
takes full damage, and then the second one takes half damage and is not pushed.
All right, go ahead and roll the thunder damage, and then roll your 1d8.
Okay. That's...
And we will get in Car Kid's turn, and then unfortunately we will have to hard cut at midnight,
18,
just to let everybody know.
3, so that's 23 for the Thunder Wave.
23 points on the thunder wave.
Yes. And then the Radiant, I rolled a 3. I can't even use my Necrotic Orb. Man, I don't like these guys.
Hey, good news is the radiant wave that passes over that thunder wave does double the damage.
True. So that's pretty exciting. It does that to both of them, right?
Yes.
Because it hits both? Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
the one takes half of that double though. That's the only thing. Actually, no, it doesn't. It takes half of the thunder damage. It does not take it takes
Half
the
of
full
the radiant?
Yeah, it takes the full radiant. As you
Okay.
blast that shadow form back into the other.
Get away from Zephyr. She's done dusting your face.
As you do so, both of their forms
Ah, fuck.
combine into one much larger shadow.
Oh shit.
Shadow's Ord.
Well, but you know what they say. Bigger is better.
Well,
My bad. Sorry.
Well, you don't know whether that's good, bad, or what's the case. You just put them in the same space with each other at the moment, and they've incorporated into a larger form.
Okay. Well, that's yes. That's
Any-
my turn then.
All right.
I'll move with my action.
Car Kid, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try something crazy here.
Again.
Because this guy's
Diplomacy?
floating. This guy's floating around.
What?
He's up
That's
there with me, right?
Yes, he is floating.
All right, so I'm just gonna float around to his side with my newly glowing hands. So from here, and this is gonna be like a flavored attack. I'm gonna try to basically punch straight through him and see if I can fly through him, and then fly through this second guy down on the ground and just keep going. We'll just say 50 feet that way. It's basically like Superman punch through both of them.
Okay, well, if you want to do this, your first is going to be you're going to have one attack on the first shadow and then one attack on the second.
Well, my first attack. Let me say that again. I'll attack with the first one, just see what happens with my new claws, and then try to fly through them. Because I get attack, bonus action attack.
Okay. Go for it.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
So the first one is just a straight swing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10 plus. For my talons, 19.
19 will hit.
Is Clash Guard close enough for sneak attack on that attack?
He is.
Sweet.
I'm still brooming him.
Oh, nice. 5, 10 plus sneak attack.
Still proving him.
5, 10, 13 plus the radiant is a D8. The radiant's a D8.
Mm-hmm. And you can just go ahead and double it and give me the radiant number. So give me your magical attack and then your radiant attack.
So the regular attack was 5, 10, 15, 13 for the claw plus the radiant. Oh my god, I rolled a 1. So 1 plus 2. So 15 points total.
All right. You do significant damage to that first shadow form.
So seeing that I have these new claws, I'm then just gonna try to just single hand punch straight through him onto the second one, Superman style.
All right.
Second attack. That should hit a 13 plus 23.
23 hits.
So that one, a 6. Fuck yeah, 6 plus 5. 11 plus the radiant. Fucking 1's on the radiant. Jesus.
Four points of radiant damage again.
You're not very holy.
God, that looks
No, 2 points of radiant.
2 points,
and then the 11 regular magical.
All right. You Superman punch through the first shadow. All right.
Did I make it through?
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, you can certainly fly through it, man.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, because it busts its form up.
Yeah. So I fly through him, and then I just, again, keep flying, and I go straight through the second one.
Okay, roll to attack on the second.
Ooh. That's not as good. 19, 12.
It doesn't. As it sees you flying towards it, it shifts its form out of the way as you continue to Superman through. Where's your final destination point at?
About up there, by the rock.
By the rock? Got it. All right.
As Karkid whooshes by, I do the Marilyn Monroe thing with my robes.
Nice. Anything else for your turn?
So that was, what was that? A total of 45. I don't know if I had to go down at all, because I don't know how big that other guy is.
You went like this. That's how. So I'm putting you on the ground. You Superman down through.
Okay, so then I used 45 there. I'll fly another 20 feet back up in the air.
All right, 20 feet. I'm going to mark that in the aerial marker. 20 feet. Got it. Perfect. All right, anything else for your turn?
Marked. That's it. That's attack, bonus action.
All right.
I was like, what is that purring sound? And there's a cat behind me purring in my ear.
Oh.
I do that sometimes with Leon because he snores, and I'm like, what the is that noise?
All right. You begin to see the shadows within the pool begin to swirl.
Oh, shit.
As a large form begins to manifest out from those shadows. As it slowly starts to incorporate, Bloody, you're the first one to see. As this form begins to take the shape of a very large shadow dragon.
Oh, no.
And as its shape begins to form together, it makes its neck up to its scales, up to its horns, as the wings go out.
Araignée hunches over a little bit. No.
I'm going to teach you to not interrupt at some point in time. I will teach you some point in time. It looks across. I need everyone to take their headset off except for Bloody Buford. I've come here to collect my contract. Bloody. And on that note, we will pick up next week at a much earlier time and hopefully have some much more technical-free D&D.
Yes, we will. I will get that figured out.
Alonzi?
I want to play more! I'm sorry, guys. Rough technical week, but we'll get to have fun with this battle next week.
Yes, we will.
Wouldn't be D&D without a cliffhanger.
Always got to set the hook. Gotta set the hook.
Half of us don't even know what that hook is. We didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably stay up and watch it since I'm the only one of you guys that, well, Rob. Sans Rob, of course, that stays up late.
I used to be on the late crew.
Yeah, those early morning jobs. Got that money. Pay that rent.
We will go ahead and wave bye to the VOD. Thank you, everybody. Oh, man, one last dice roll in there.
Pretty good.
15.
That ain't bad. That had me freaking,
Not
like,
enough.
every time I'd,
Not
like,
enough.
write something down, I'd see it out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, Oh, thank
Gonna
God.
get screwed.
Sorry,
There's a
you
tube
guys
out
are
there. Oh.
you guys are in the presence of some extreme evil, so the DC is higher than usual. The prayers aren't able to reach them, but you were able to give them a massive boon of radiant energy to their weapons and spells.
That nat 20
Yeah,
roll.
that's freaking clutch, man.
So I like the drama that it gives. Sorry that it was a little bit harder this week in this encounter than it probably will be for everybody else the rest of the week. But yes, and there was no one. Thankfully, we got real close.
Oh. You really did.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Be good to each other.
See y'all.